You're listening to Wet Shaving Talk, powered by SharpBiologist.com, where we're dedicated to preserving the art and skill of classic shaving. I'm your host, Joe Borrelli, and today is November 27th, 2023. Hello, everyone, and happy holidays to you all from the Wet Shaving Talk podcast. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving this few days ago, actually, for those celebrating it, and also a great start of the shopping season, as we'll get on with more of the show. So I had a great Thanksgiving, was able to get some time off, a day off here and there. As you know, being in the retail business, it is a very strenuous time of the year, so I always like to to let everybody know and just give everybody a little shout out there for all you retail workers who went through a lot. I know, not only for the grocery business and the wine and spirits and all that stuff going on the week prior, because Thanksgiving is a huge shopping day for food, as we all know, and especially here in the United States. It's also big for the on the other side, as in like retail sector, as Black Friday and Cyber Monday kick off. So everybody who's in the retail world is working hard this week. So hope you guys get some time off. Remember, drink a lot of water. Make sure you're getting your rest, and know that it's just stuff. And people will be, it might be very busy and very crazy, packing orders and having stuff going on. But remember, it is just stuff, and everybody usually has the best intention when shopping. So that's what I like to remind myself every day during this time of the year. And remember, this is how we make our money, and how the world keeps turning around, right? Keeps spending money, keeps the economy going too. So shout out to all you retail workers out there. So today on the show, we're going to talk about Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. It was incredible this year. In fact, so much I couldn't even keep up with any of it. And I'll tell you a little bit more about like the past of wet shaving. Me being in this for about 12 years now, 13 years now, being a wet shaver. I can tell you I'll go over a few Black Fridays that I've seen and how it's changed so much over the past 10, 12 years. I actually got a straight razor and a strop for $70 brand new. I'm going to tell you how I got it, where I got it from, and was it worth it? Was it good quality? Did I get a piece of junk? I'll let you know further on in the show. Tons of Christmas and holiday themed soaps, scents. I have never seen this much since I've been doing podcasting and wet shaving and all the above. This year looks like the biggest year for that. I'll go over a few of them with you. And of course, guys, a little bit more about my book. I know we talked about it last show. Book is out. It's being sold on Amazon, and I'll tell you a little bit about how that experience is as well. So without further ado, guys, let's get on with the show. So this was the best Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales I've ever seen in wet shaving, and I'll tell you exactly how it went. I think it went from new releases from literally like 10 or 15 artisans had releases of new items that came out. You have the best sales I've ever seen. I mean, literally every vendor was offering something on sale. I mean, you had Pasteur's even was having a 20% off sale. I mean, it was incredible. Maggards, West Coast Shaving, Art of Shaving. You had Holy Black with a release. You have Razor Emporium with a sale and a release. You have Phoenix Arson Accoutrements with a sale and release. You had Declaration Grooming with a sale. You have so many different places with sales that I could not even keep up. And what's funny is when I first started in wet shaving, not one person ever did a sale. And I'm smiling because I used to go and look online for wet shaving stuff all the time. Like when I first started wet shaving back in 2010, 11 area. And that's not that long ago in the game of stuff, right? Wet shaving's been around for hundreds of years. And when I first started, I remember there was nothing. Art of Shaving didn't offer any sale. Sometimes they offered like a kit for $20. I mean, there was nothing. West Coast Shaving did maybe a little something. Maybe that they were very small at the time. Maggards, I don't even know if they were around or had anything going, but it was nothing. It was literally like I would go online looking for stuff to purchase for Black Friday, and there was nothing, no offers, nothing, no releases, and everybody kept the prices the same. So it really wasn't very special or exciting for wet shaving. Well, fast forward 12 years, and there were so many sales out there. If you wanted something, this was the time to get it. I was very impressed with the amount of stuff that was on sale. It was incredible. Like I said, you had releases. Holy Black had a huge secret stash release, the biggest they've ever had. They literally had like over a dozen scents available that they've had in the past. Art of Shaving, I'm going to tell you a little bit about their stuff. 20 to 80% off on some stuff. West Coast Shaving did 20% off. Maggards did like 13 or 14% off everything. Pasteur had 20%. I mean, even Pasteur's had a sale. I've never even seen them have a sale ever. And they're offering online service too. So really incredible, guys. Very, very nice to see this. And very exciting too. I have to admit, it was great to actually be able to keep up and just run and go online and literally see all your emails, all of the vendors that you know and love just offering something. So if you, hopefully you guys picked something up. If you didn't, I'm sure there's still time because I know today's Cyber Monday. There's still a lot of sales going on. So make sure if you're going to get stuff for yourself or for your friends, significant other, do it soon and get that stuff going so you get it in time and save a little bit of money and support some of these small vendors and some of these small companies as well. So how did I get a straight razor and a strop for $70 brand new? So Art of Shaving is a company that I actually really like. Art of Shaving, and a lot of people say they're overpriced and stuff, and I think they were back in the day, but they've done a lot of changing since I guess since 2020 when they closed almost every single one of their locations. Now I used to love going to Art of Shaving and purchasing some stuff from them and walking around smelling stuff. But unfortunately, there's only 2 brick and mortar stores left. There's one in New York City, and there's one actually close to me. No, not too close. It's a few hours away in Orlando in Disney Springs. So I've been to the one in Disney Springs, and I go in there, and I'll take a look when I'm in the area. I live about 3.5 hours south of Orlando, so it's not out of the way. We go there, we don't have passes or anything to the parks, but we go probably once a year up there to see some stuff. My parents actually live in the area, so I'm up there at least 4 times a year, if not more, visiting and just stuff there. So we'll pop in and take a look. It's still pretty much the same it used to be, but they have sales on now for online, and they were offering, believe it or not, straight razors for $50 and strops for $50. When I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm in. But am I getting they're Dovo straight razors. So you got the Dovo straight razors are left. They only carry 3. At one point they carried I think 8 or 9 different ones. They also had some Thiers Irsard straight razors as well. But now they only have I think 3 or 4. They have the stainless steel Dovo. They have the Blackwood Dovo, and then they have the plastic Dovo, and then they have like a Chevette, right? So I was looking and I saw any straight razor for $50. So I was saying, well, one of my favorite straight razors that I own is my wife got me back in 2011, and I still use it quite often, is a Dovo from Art of Shaving with a wood handle. So I was like, you know what, for $50, for $50, I think this is a really good deal, and I think I'm gonna go for it. A brand new Dovo straight razor for $50 is definitely worth it. So I put it in there, and I had a coupon code for 30% off. So I tried it, and it worked. So I got the razor for $35. And then they had it for the strop too, and I said, what the heck, I'll go for that Dovo strop that they have. I know it's overpriced. I think they charge about $100 for it new, and it's a 2-inch strop. It's small. I'm gonna be honest, it's small, but I was like, it's a Dovo strop. Let me try the coupon code on that too, and it was $35. So I got both of them for $70 delivered. If you use Apple Pay, it's free shipping. For some reason, free shipping came through because I didn't feel like pulling out my credit card, so I just used the Apple Pay option on my phone, and it paid for it, and I got free shipping, and it was here in 3 days. I was really impressed. I got the razor, I got the strop. I haven't used it yet, but I have one that's similar to it that I use every day. But I mean, honestly, guys, for $70, great deal. They're offering straight razors now for like a deal if you buy a full-size set for 50% off. You can get a straight razor for $50 or something like that. So it's kind of like a really good deal. And I'm not sure if they're trying to clear them out or what, but it got my attention. So really check out the Art of Shaving, guys, if you're interested. Again, not pushing the company, not saying anything. I'm definitely not an affiliate of theirs, but for a price for $50, I thought that was a really good deal. So be on the lookout for some of those sales, and I'll let you guys know how that razor and strop. The strop is actually pretty nice. It's just very small. I did use a strop. I haven't used a razor yet because I've been using a couple other ones, but it looks good. I mean, it's in good shape, so check them out. Tons of holiday-themed soaps. Incredible, guys, as we've seen the wet shaving world go from, again, like I mentioned prior in this cast, several releases to massive releases during this time of the year. It did peak out, I think, about 4 years ago when I actually did a Christmas special as well, like a holiday-themed soap, like seasonal special, kind of like what we do the fall season special. But I haven't been doing it because there was so little amount. It was like 5 or 6 vendors that were doing stuff. And now this year I noticed there's like at least 30. There's tons of stuff out there right now for holiday-themed soaps. You have stuff from... right here, it's in the picture in the show notes, True North with Christmas Morning came out. You have stuff from literally every vendor. You have Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements doing stuff. You have, I think it was a couple other companies doing a lot of Christmas-based soaps or holiday-themed soaps. So check them out, guys. Look up your favorite vendor. I'm going to see if there's enough interest to get at least 20 or 30 different soaps out there or different scents out there to mention. But I did notice a lot of some of the newer artisans coming out with some stuff. So I was very impressed this week seeing that. I thought it was a lot of stuff. I thought it was really interesting, and I thought I really wanted to give some shout outs to these vendors because this is really big. You have just to go over a few of the brands that are offering stuff this year. You have True North Shaving offering Christmas Morning, which looks great. You have Van Ulay offering a whole naughty Christmas shaving set, like a bunch of different shaving soaps. Black Ship Grooming has their own collection. You have Maggards with their stuff, with offering everybody a bunch of stuff like Sterling Christmas Eve and a couple other ones as well. You have some West Coast Shaving having a bunch of stuff on their sale. You have Noble Otter offering something. You have I'm just going through a few of the stuff I've listed. You have Holy Black has a bunch of them. They actually have really nice Christmas ones. They have that big cookie tin that was like a pound of shaving soap. I had that for a few years ago. I actually gave that away on a raffle. You have so many different items. You have McDuff's shaving soap offering something. Pasteur's is offering several different shaving vendors stuff too as well in store and out. Just tons of stuff, guys. It was really interesting to see how many vendors are offering Christmas-based soap. So really happy to see that. Looking forward to seeing more of it in the future. And honestly, just really enjoying the holiday season with a shaving soap. I got to say, I have a couple of them. Wet the Face is one of the ones that I own. I don't know if you ever heard of that company. And it's their Christmas-themed soap. It smells just like a tree, like a Christmas tree, with some of that Christmas scents in there. It's just awesome. I use it every year. It's one of my favorite ones. Holy Black, This Is Christmas is one of the better ones out there too. Winter Woods they make is really nice. A lot of these I love using this stuff, and I love using it starting right after Thanksgiving. I start using winter-based soaps, right? I use my fall stuff up until Thanksgiving, pumpkin spice and all that, and then after that I'll switch to Christmas-based. And just looking at this, I got to buy some stuff. So I will definitely be letting you guys know if I get anything here in the next few weeks and trying it out. But if you do too, let me know. Send me a line in the show notes. Let me know, or send a email. Send me an email regarding what you purchased, what you like, or what it means to you, or what actually is giving you like a real feel of the holiday season when trying a shaving soap. And let's get that going. Let's really promote some of these soaps and have a good time this year, because what, with the holidays coming up, a lot of stress. The holidays are a very happy time for everybody, but it can also be a very stressful time and very depressing time for everybody. And what better could be than just starting your day off great with a nice shave with a nice holiday themed soap to put a smile on your face. I love it. I enjoy it. Hope you guys do too. Really excited to see all the releases. If you're a vendor, if you have anything coming out, you want to talk about it, send me an email at joe.wetshavingnews@gmail.com. All right, everyone. And just to cap off this podcast this week, I know it's a little bit shorter than usual, but I got to tell you, being a retail worker myself, it's been a tough year. I know I say that a lot. I say that every year, but this year has been a little bit rough. For personally my personal situation, I'm in a new store that I'm working in. Just been there, going on week 4, starting Wednesday, I believe. I'm going on week 4 in this new store, and just learning the area, learning the people, learning the team. It's just a lot. So I have been working nonstop and just just physically and mentally just going through it. So apologize, I haven't gotten as much as I usually do, and I didn't get too in detail, but I promise you everything will come back, and we'll be back to normal soon. So I did want to discuss more about the book, guys, that I wrote, The Modern Guide to Straight Razor Shaving, 4 years in the making. The book is completely written by myself, no AI content, no artificial intelligence in there at all. It's all based on articles that I've written, stuff that other pieces of work that I've written and published, and all compiled in one physical book, right? It is a paperback book. I was thinking about doing a hardcover. It's not hard to do. Going through the process to get it's pretty simple on Amazon to do hardcover and to do ebook. The ebook I will be doing, I believe in January. It's scheduled to come out. But right now we have the physical paperback copy. I know a lot of you guys have started ordering it and been getting it in. Just give the time. Also, if you're looking for a holiday gift for anybody who want to use this book, just remember these books are printed to order when you order them from Amazon. They are available in over 50 countries, but the whole thing is you need a couple extra days, so you won't be able to get it next day because they're printed to order. So you'll have to order it and then send it out, and then it'll come. Takes about 3 days to come if you have Prime. A few things about the book. This is the 3rd version that's been out since I've actually released the book. I went through it and changed it around. None of the content has changed. It's just a little bit of the the layout. There was a couple of issues, little minor glitches that I noticed on it on the 2nd and 3rd author copies that I got, and I changed it up and republished. So for you guys out there that are actually reading it, that own the original copy, it's no change in the content. Nothing has changed. None of the words have changed or anything like that. Just a little bit of the layout. None of the chapters have changed or anything like that. Just a few brief things a few minor mistakes that I've noticed and I fixed. So the book you probably wouldn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it unless I really, just because I wrote it and I dug through it. A few things here. So the new version's out, and after going through a book and being able to write it, it was really a very humbling experience to learn how to do this and and put it together. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm glad it's out, and I'm glad you guys are able to enjoy it. It will be out for a long time, so don't worry about it if you haven't been able to copy. I would be aware of some other sellers. It's already a couple people that are selling used copies of it that are advertised as new. There's one guy in, I believe it's Scotland, that's doing it right now. They're not. So to just let everybody know about books, if somebody buys a book from a retailer and then tries to sell it, you can't resell it as new. You have to resell it as used. He's also hacking the price up a lot, so just be careful. Just look for anything that's sold by Amazon itself, and you'll be getting the right book printed for you. So I really want to say thank you for the support that I've received already on this book. If you're still interested in it and or didn't know about it, just read it off in the show notes here. I have a little bit of brief summary of what the book's about and the whole story around it. And also there's a link for it in the show notes as well. So enjoy, guys. I really hope you enjoy the book. Let me know what you think. Send me an email with some feedback or if anything else you want to see in the near future published, because I did learn a lot about self-publishing, and I'm going to plan on doing some more work in the future. May not all be wet shaving work on the books, but will be definitely something else published in the future as well. All right, guys. So that concludes the show for this week. Remember, our show is powered by Sharpologist.com, what your father didn't teach you about shaving. Special thanks to you guys, the listeners, and Mark, Mantic59, for everything he does with the wet shaving world and the support on the podcast. Check out my blog site, shavestraightandsafe.com. It is active. I'm putting stuff on there. I'll be posting a little bit more on the book on there, on a couple of the products that I've been trying out as well. And, enjoy the book that I've written. If you haven't seen it, if you're looking into getting a nice little guide or something like that, or if you want to talk about the book, always feel free to email me, joe.wetshavingnews@gmail.com. And that's not just about the book, about anything wet shaving. Our next show will be on the 11th of December. Until then, guys, shave straight and shave safe. Bye-bye now.